Today I'm going to show you how to take your regular 5x7 invitations or save the dates and jazz them up for less than 25 cents a piece to look like this. Now, normally when you guys are seeing vellum wraps online, you're probably seeing them for anywhere between $1 to $2, maybe a little bit less than that. We are not going to spend that much. That's ridiculous. So what we have at Fowler Invitations is $5 printable vellum wrap files. And I love these files because they work great on home printers. We've actually designed them specifically with the margins of home printers in mind, meaning that your printer is not going to be able to print all the way to the edge, and that's okay. We've made sure that the design has soft edges, so the florals here end very softly. That way it's not noticeable when you fold it up and it doesn't look stupid and there's this weird like cut off section. We've kept that in mind, and if there is a cut off section, we've lined it up. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how to go onto our website, purchase one of these for $5, and then we're going to buy a pack of vellum. I have a link in my comment section here, and I have a link below, not in the comment section, for a pack of 100 pieces of vellum for $14, which I thought was a great price. I bought this vellum several times now. I would recommend that particular pack because that's about 14 cents a piece, which is perfect. And then as far as how you want to close these vellum wraps up, you can do anything from ribbon or wax seals. I'm going to leave that up to you, but these wax seals are super inexpensive. You can buy them pre-made, but I would recommend just investing in a wax seal stamp and some wax, and then you can use them for the whole entirety of your wedding stationery. By the way, if you're looking for really great priced wedding stationery, we have amazingly priced wedding stationery over on our website at fowlerinvitations.com, which actually beats out our competitors like Butterfly and Hinted. You know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of our MO around here. We like saving brides and grooms money. Go check us out over there. But let's get to printing. In order to go ahead and find these files and print them, we're going to go over to our website, which is fowlerinvitations.com. I have a link down below, and then we're going to go ahead and go over to printables, vellum wraps, and you're going to see all of our vellum wraps that are listed here. We're going to go ahead and click one here. Let's click Wildflower. Where are you at, girl? Here you are. Click this, and you're just going to add to cart. And after you add this to your cart and you complete your purchase, it's going to give you a zipped file that your computer can automatically unzip with a PDF and instructions in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and print this downloaded vellum wrap design. And after we've downloaded it, it's going to open up a PDF that's going to look like this. We're going to go ahead and go up to File, Print. So print, slide this over for you. And what we want is landscape. We want to print it the actual size. Even if it means a little bit it's going to get cut off, I would prefer that happen over anything. Go ahead and print actual size once, see what happens when you do that, but I'm guessing it's going to be totally fine because we've left an ample amount of room for margins. Make sure you've got your printer selected, no other settings, and that's it. Now this is what this looks like on a Mac. I don't know what this looks like on a PC, but I would bet it's pretty similar. Again, landscape mode, print actual size. Those are the two things that you need to know. We're gonna go ahead and click print. So I'm going to go print this, and of course I'm out of vellum, but here is our little blank piece of vellum. Let's go ahead and slide her in. All right, now let's see if she does what she's supposed to do. So you're going to see here, I just have an HP Envy Photo 7855. I got this for $50 off of an exchange site. We have tested this out on several other printers too. Remember, the goal is to print on vellum with a soft matte look, not with photorealistic quality, which is why vellum is great. So here that is. Now I'm going to show you what some photos look like printed on this exact same printer, because you're going to be like, oh yeah, it does kind of suck printing photos. It's the exact same printer, same cartridges, everything. All right, you ready to see this? Here's what the vellum looks like. And when I was trying to scrapbook last night, here is how crappy this thing did on our photos. So I don't know if you can see, but it's very, very streaky. You can kind of see some streaks. This is my little hubby and my children's. And the color is really yellow. It's just not great. So I was really unimpressed with how streaky it is. And when you see this in person, you can see the streakiness even worse. The color just sucked on it. But when you print on vellum, it looks totally freaking fine. So that just goes to show you the difference between vellum and printing on photo paper. All right, after we've printed off our file, we're gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy down. So we're gonna take this. Now you're gonna see the printer did not print to the edge here. We're gonna cut that off. So I just eyeball everything. I don't stress and try to measure things up. Doesn't make it fun for me. It just stresses me out. This is not supposed to be a stressful project. Okay, so we've cut the bottom off. That's gonna be our bottom. We're gonna line that bottom up with the 7-inch mark right here. These are meant for 5x7 invites, and I'm gonna go just a smidge over. So you can see 7. I'm gonna go like this, just a little baby smidge over. And we're gonna cut it down there. Now here's a little trick. Sometimes with vellum, when you just whip this thing right over the edge, it will catch. I would recommend starting right here, like put it down, push, cut, go to the end, now come back over. I just think it allows for a smoother cutting experience so that we're not snagging and then there's no cussing. Now we're gonna cut a little bit off the left and the right. Now again, I eyeball this so I can see where the edge of this little plant is here. I'm gonna cut just that off. I don't like a huge overlap. This is purely preferential at this point. You don't have to do this. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna cut just a little bit off here. Not cutting into the design, just a little bit. Now you can, if you want to, cut down more. The overlap is purely a preferential thing. So now I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over. This is the slightly lighter side. We want that to be the inside. I'm gonna take my invite, and again, I eyeball it because I live life on the edge. Okay, so then after we've eyeballed it to the center, I just flip it over, smash, go over here, flip it over, smash. So we've got about a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch overlap there. Now at this point, it's purely up to you. You can take a wax seal, you can pour one on here, stick it closed. You could take a ribbon if you want, tie a ribbon. There's so many different ways that you can close up vellum wraps. I'm gonna leave that up to you and your creativity, but there you have it. Less than 25 cents makes a beautiful vellum wrap that you printed at home on your printer, because most printers can do this.